How's it, aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kai Noah Carlson, and yes, that is me. What you're looking at right there is one of the new fitness trends that's continuing to grow in popularity. We got a chance to sample out the mini fitness trampolines, also known as the Rebounder, courtesy of our friends from Kauai and the Playground 808. Coming up a little bit later in the show, they're going to show you how you can get fit and have some fun doing it at the same time. A lot to look forward to there. Plus, it's Aloha Friday, and it wouldn't be that way without a little bit of local live music. Lena Robbins will join us a little bit later for a live performance. Plus, all this week we've been talking about hurricane preparedness. Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting will be talking about tips on how to keep you and your ohana safe. But before all that, we're going to kick things off over in Waikiki. Natalie Duran is standing by at a place where it comes to art, these pieces are truly one of one. How's it, Natalie?
That's right, Kaino. We're here in the heart of Waikiki because we're hanging out all day at Park West Gallery. They have a wonderful collection of art and masterpieces right here to our island shore. And to give you some perspective, check it out. This is Leeward Street right here. We're right across from the Royal Hawaiian. You see a Terramina right there. You know, this is Waikiki Beach Walk. It's a great day just to kind of walk by yourself, your ohana, all your friends. But we're gonna come here right in this gallery. And also, happy Aloha Friday. It's also Champagne Friday. You know, this is not just a special occasion for us High Now Daily coming in here, but if you come with yourself, anyone, you could get a complimentary tour if you're 21 or over, have a champagne, have a tour of the art gallery. And that's why we're super lucky to have Pierre Lombard here, our principal auctioneer. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for stopping by and on this perfect day. Okay,
tell us about Park West Gallery, the largest kind of not just gallery, right, but auctioneer of artwork in the world.
Yeah, it is so lovely to be part of Park West. We started as a small gallery back in 1969, and then through meeting interesting people around the world, we gradually grew. Right now, we are the world's largest privately owned art dealer, as far as we know. We have galleries here in Hawaii, we have Las Vegas, we have New York, there's one up in Detroit, Michigan, and then the biggest part of our operation, we are over 110 cruise ships around the world.
What? Hold on, if I'm getting my math right, that's 4 locations on the land, right?
Yes.
And then over 100 on the ocean. So you're gonna have to chase these guys, but luckily we have it right here at Waikiki Beach. But we gotta give you a tour of this wonderful gallery. There's a wonderful collection of, you know, traditional art, really Renaissance art, but also you have modern art, different mediums. Tell us about the collection that you have here at Park West Gallery.
The biggest part of what Park West and what made us who we are is really that our motto has been art for everybody. So whether it's somebody is looking for maybe their first work of art, maybe something small or a gift for anybody, we can have works here that we can ship anywhere in the continental US for under $300, and we have works that go into the millions of dollars. So we really have something for everybody.
You really do. I mean, if you're tired of your refrigerator magnet, this is a wonderful kind of gift you could give yourself while you're here visiting in Waikiki as a tourist or as a local too, right? Yep. Like Park West Gallery here in Waikiki, there's also Kama'aina discounts, correct?
We definitely have something special for you.
Okay, there's places to come. Come on a Friday, champagne. So I wanted to showcase, this is such a unique aisle right here. So this is one of the family ohana of the Picasso's collection, right, that you have right here at Park West Gallery.
Yeah, this is a very special collection that we picked up only recently. Wow. It took us 10 years to find it. A series was based on over 10,000 artworks that Pablo Picasso, his granddaughter, inherited over 10,000 of his artworks. And she decided to do very much like Picasso himself, who did a lot of charity work, specifically during the Spanish Civil War, and she decided to use his art to raise funds, and she funds multiple charities around the world, particularly focused on children. It's really amazing that she's using his art to make the world a better place.
It's really cool to kind of see the ohana, even within the Picasso family, really perpetuating art. I mean, this is such incredible art pieces that you see right here. It's available to showcase and also available to purchase right here also, right?
That is very, very true, yes. So we do have an amazing showcase, and everybody's welcome to come and join us. It's free to come take a look around, but everything we have here is also for sale. So we have the artworks that are from Picasso's original collection. We've got some of his more iconic works. This one over here is one of my favorite. It's his muse, his most important lady. This is Marie-Thérèse. So we've got a little bit of this collection. Really spans Picasso's entire oeuvre from like the late 1800s to well into the 1960s and 70s as well.
Amazing. There's so much history happening here at Park West Gallery. You know, for people who want to learn more more information, what's the online website they could kind of like get a tease? I say come here. I mean, like, why not? But where can people find more information?
So we do have our social media presence. Just look for us, Park West Gallery, parkwestgallery.com. And there you can also sign up if somebody doesn't want to leave their house. We also do online auctions. In fact, I just did an online auction last weekend, and a couple of clients from Hawaii bought some art from us there as well. So you can come to our galleries, our ships, or you can just go online and collect from the comfort of your own home.
Okay, well, for the comment from, come and join me. It's almost Pau on our, we have so much more to cover here. We have a live kind of artwork from Cam, your in-house artist, in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to toss it to you, Kainoa.
Thank you very much. Hey, all kinds of cool stuff. Speaking of, back over here in the studio, it's time to kick off Aloha Friday Mele, starting with Kona Brewing Hawaii. Hey, big time mahalo nui to Kona Brewing Hawaii, supporting so many local musicians here at home. One is joining us right now. This is Lena Robbins. Welcome into the show.
Hello, brother. Mahalo for having me.
Mahalo nui for being here. We were listening to the sound check. We got a live performance coming up. We're really excited for that. Lena, when did the musical journey start for you?
I come from a pretty good line of Hawaiian musicians and singers and dancers. So I want to say from like 2 years old, probably. Legitimately started singing at 2 years old. But that kind of grew over, and my dad, who was a singer and a musician, helped hone my voice and my musicianship. And then going to KS, Kamehameha schools, helped me with my Hawaiian music too. And
beautiful. And then family always a big impact, influence in terms of anything anyone is doing. How would you describe your style of music and what you like to perform?
Like I said, I come from prolific Hawaiian songwriter, my great-grandmother, Lena Robbins. She wrote classic Hawaiian songs, but I get from my dad R&B, rock and roll, that kind of music. So it's a blend of those two, but with respect for my culture as Kanaka, and also my love for expressing and like R&B. I love R&B and gospel music, pop music,
Absolutely. Also, your involvement, really, so oftentimes when we think about Merrie Monarch Hawaii, it's amazing on so many levels, but I always tell people as well, in addition to the hula and the mele, but it's one of the best concerts you go to every year. The music is amazing, and you've been involved with Merrie Monarch for a long time.
Yeah, I've been playing at Merrie Monarch since 2011. Right out of high school, I was playing at Merrie Monarch, and I started playing with the house band in 2013. So, like you said, you have like Hawaii's like premier artists singing for all these award-winning halal, and at the same time you get a concert too, along with beautiful hula.
I'm curious as well from the musician side, because the dancers, the performers are so dependent on what is that relationship like when you guys are jamming for the halal? So much work, so much hours go into it, but you guys must feel a big sense of kuleana once it's the big night for all the halal that are performing,
Especially to make sure we do our job for the olapa and for the kumu. But I've been playing for quite a while. There's people who have been playing way longer than me, but I always get nervous because I don't want to be the one to mess up or to, make something go wrong during the song. You're
good though, you pro. In fact, even prior to Merrie Monarch this year, you released a new single, Ka'ululani. Tell us about the inspiration behind it.
Ka'ululani is a song written for my grandmother, my dad's mom. She passed away in 2019. I wrote this song with two of my best friends and also family. Yes, that's Grandma, beautiful. That's Tutu. That's my dad and his mom. So two of my best friends, Aina Asing and Kahanuola Solatorio, helped me write this song in 2018. And I've been sitting on this song for all these years. Really? But this year, in February, she would have made 100.
Wow.
So I was like, I think this is a good time to release the song.
Celebrate the centennial.
Absolutely.
New music. And then what about future projects that are upcoming for you? How do people continue to be aware of where you're going to be performing, and what do you have coming up?
I think Instagram is probably the best way to follow me. Lena, Lina_R_T. And me and my cousins have an album that hopefully comes out this year.
Nice.
And then
busy.
I don't have a good timeline, but my own solo project soon.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Congratulations. A lot to look
Mahalo.
forward to. We're gonna have a live performance coming up here in just a bit. But first, a few reminders from our ohana over there at Kona Brewing Hawaii. Again, if you're over here on Oahu to kick off the weekend with a pauhana at the Hawaii Kai Pub, they're gonna have happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. You can enjoy $2 off pints of liquid aloha and $5 pupus. Who doesn't love that? Including Kona's beloved pepperoni rolls, the Kalua pork tacos, which are two of my favorites. Plus Fridays at Kona Brewing Hawaii Kai are First Responder Fridays, which is when police, firefighters, paramedics, lifeguards receive 20% off dine-in and retail prices, which is awesome. Also, you can enter in for a chance to win something big time from Kona Brewing Hawaii. They're giving away a VIP meet and greet experience for two at the Maoli Last Sip of Summer Tour concert. It's happening August 9th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, as if we need another reason to go. Also, they're going to be including a hotel stay plus some cash for shopping and food as well. So for details on the pauhana and the sweepstakes, scan the QR code that's currently on your screen or visit konabrewinghawaii.com. And as we mentioned before we head to break, we had an opportunity to speak with Lena Robbins, who is here with us live in studio. Check out her Instagram and YouTube links for future performances. And as we head to break, this is her recently released single, Ka'ululani.
Henali kamahao o maili malailai kapoli o ayanae gently kissed ika ehu o kekai e o kaululani e ola Liliana beauty, ikavela o kala, home hano e pula mane, hale hale ke aloha, no kawahine e o kaululani e ola Maia e kua pika ke Wili a me ke aloha ma kamae Halia e ka breeze kai aulu e o kaululani e ola Haina ke aloha no kulani kupua kuleona na lovely you e kumili mili e o kaululani e ola e o kaululani e ola haina ke aloha no kulani kupua kuleona na lovely you e kumili mili e o kaululani e ola e o kaululani e ola e o kaululani e ola e o kaululani
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're back here live at Park West Gallery in Waikiki, and what you're looking at right now is the original pieces of a Rembrandt artwork, and they have so many here in collection at Park West Gallery. Not only that you could view it here, but for purchase too. I mean, like, check this out. This one's from Francisco Goya. This one's already sold, but they have a lot of pieces from world-renowned artists available here to view and purchase. But there's also a living and live artist where we have Cam Rose, their in-house artist that she's also consultant, signing a piece right here live. You can check it out. Hi, Cam.
Hi.
This is beautiful. So this is kind of your dedicated showcase space, and apparently on Champagne Fridays, we could watch you do your live art, yeah?
Yes. So I'm actually a consultant first. I've been here for about 3 years, and I became an artist exactly 1 year ago.
Oh, very cool. But when did you know you wanted to be an artist? When you grew up, did you want to be a doctor, lawyer, artist? Did you know what you wanted to do?
I always knew since a kid.
Committed.
Yes.
I mean, your work speaks for itself. So what type of style of artwork do you think you would describe your artwork as?
Yeah, so I was trained like the old masters in classical realism. So everything I paint is from life. The flowers are literally sitting there. Same with the bottles and portraits. There's some references here.
Oh, wow. So from real life experiences, what you see in your eye is what you put on that. It's not just paper, it's canvas. This is beautiful work. So do you also do kind of custom commission work if anyone wants to reach out to you?
Yeah, so I am open to commissions, whether it be floral or a certain bottle that you enjoy, even open to portraits. So.
That's very cool. But I mean, all you need to do is just come here to Park West Gallery. You could see Cam Rose live do her painting. We know we have some paint coming in, so you could do live later. You just kind of go through a lot of art pieces, right?
Yes, I'm always working on something. So.
How did you know you wanted to be a painter?
Ever since I was a kid, I was always in the art center and always got in trouble for being there for too long. But I always loved drawing, and someone told me it takes 10,000 hours to master something. So I really took that to heart, and I believe that a good painting starts with a good foundation, like a good drawing.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, these are great oil paintings, right? So that's what you're saying. How many hours or days does it take for you to do this one piece? Like that right there, that bottle that we're seeing right there?
Yeah, so this took about 4 days with 2-hour sessions. So it's very important to have the exact same lighting as the day before if you are to go back and work on something.
Oh, wow. Okay, so for the upcoming pieces, I see we have tea leaf over here. We have some avapuhi. So you kind of pull inspiration from a lot of the tropical flowers you see here on island, yeah?
Yes, I try to pick Hawaiian floral indigenous to the island.
Oh, very cool. So tell us again, Champagne Friday, where can we see you do your live art? Is there a certain time and day that you do it here? I mean, we see people walking by, they could just look through the window, honestly.
Yeah, so every Friday I'm here from 4 to 9, live painting, answering questions. I'll even take a model if you're willing to sit, so watch out.
Okay. Dude, clothed or not clothed? I'm just kidding. We probably want to close here because you could see us right here at Waikiki Beach Walk. So, let the folks know, if they could come in, if they're a first-time art collector, Park West Gallery makes it really great for people just to come in, be curious, and learn more about art, yeah?
Yes, always be curious and teachable, and I think that's the most admirable quality to any artist that's just trying to get started, or if you've been going at it a long time.
Oh, I love it. For the folks watching too, we're here at Park West Gallery. You could find Cam, but also shout out your Instagram so people can see more of your artwork.
Cam Rose Art.
Cam Rose Art. Go follow her. We still are hanging out here at Park West Gallery, but for right now, Kainoa, I'm gonna toss it back to you in the studio.
Right on, Natalie. Thank you very much. Hey, all this week on Hi Now Daily, we've been talking about Hurricane Preparedness Week, tips on how to keep you and your ohana safe. Very vital information. First off, hurricane season starts on June 1st. It's going to run through November 30th. Central Pacific Hurricane Center forecasts that we can expect anywhere between 1 and 4 tropical cyclones this season. We have station coverage as we head into the hurricane season. You're seeing it there. Hawaii News Now's First Alert Weather Team has everything you need to know. We have a 30-minute special, First Alert Hurricane Season 2025. Join us Tuesday starting at 6:30 p.m. on KGNU. and B. Now back over here in the studio, we want to welcome in John Chun, Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting. These guys see a variety of different problems. They'll be able to help you guys out. Welcome into the show, man.
Thank you for having us.
Very excited for you to be here. And again, very vital information as we talk about preventative measures people can take. But I do want to start with, once someone reaches out to Kapili, contacts you guys, what are the first action steps for you folks? What happens next?
So first action steps is we try to get somebody out there as soon as possible. The one thing we don't want homeowners to do is get up on the roof, try to do it themselves.
Right.
That's just very risky, you know, don't risk your life for it. Just give us a call, we'll get somebody out there as quick as possible. It's good to have photos. So when you give us a call, we book the inspection, we can get the photos into our team, and we can try to get them properly prepared because every roof's different.
Right.
So you need different materials. You need, you know, some roofs you can nail down into, some roofs you got to put sandbags. So you want to make sure that our team's prepared to get out there and do the proper emergency work.
We've talked about this before. Oftentimes the roof might be one of those things that gets overlooked in terms of people trying to prevent and do things around the house to make the home better equipped. What are some of the things you guys have seen over the years?
So over the years, we run into numerous, you know, and the worst ones we run into is the roof actually blows off.
Right.
The home's exposed, especially houses that have, you know, open ceilings, open beams where the roof blows off and water just comes in. So we get out there, we tarp it, nail it down as best as we can. If you, for any reason, can't get a hold of anyone, definitely call the fire department to get out there. But call Kapili as soon as you guys are done with that. Get us out there. We can, you know, get everybody safe. Make sure that your roof is safe to stay in for the rest of the day until everybody gets out there and does the proper protocols and, you know, emergency coverings.
Absolutely, John. You mentioned this earlier as well. When things happen, it's better not to like grab the ladder, try to do it yourself. Why is a quick action so important?
Quick actions is very important because your home is where you feel safe, right? So you got all this stuff coming in, the roof's blowing off, and you just want to make sure you protect everything, right? You protect your ohana, you protect all the belongings. All your memories are in your home. So you want to protect everything, make sure it's okay. And that's the biggest thing. You want to feel safe in the home. So you want to make sure that the quickest actions possible is done.
Now, when it comes to the roof, we've talked about this as well, but at times it's a substantial kind of investment for people to make. So with the leasing options, what type of options do consumers have that are currently available with Kapili?
So we have financing options. You can go on our website. It's a real quick, easy form to fill out, and you get answers in a matter of minutes, you know, and sometimes it's less than a minute. So get on there. That way you don't have to put out so much money up front. You get it situated, and then once you feel comfortable, you get everything done. You got the loan, and you're safe.
John, now it's basically in the name as well. Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting. So really, under the Kapili umbrella, you guys are able to make it basically like a one-stop shop.
Yes. So you know, we get all the estimates, whether it's roofing, solar, painting, everything. We get them and we put them all in bundles, and we get them over to the homeowners. That way, you just call one company, one warranty. You don't have to call everybody to come out different times, and we just coordinate everything for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you're navigating uncertain circumstances, dealing with one company, one person is obviously going to be a lot easier to do. How do people schedule consultations with Kapili? What's the best way to do it?
So you can give us a call, you know, 621-7663 or 621-ROOF, or you can go on our website. You can go on social media. You can go on our website, Facebook, and you can put in forms basically through every platform. And we'll give you guys a call as quickly as possible. Especially if you put in a form, you know, give us a call immediately after, especially during storm season when it's raining. We get numerous calls. So don't give up, just give us a call, put in forms every way possible, and we will get back to everybody as soon as possible.
Absolutely. John, thank you very much for the time. Again, very vital information here. We're gonna have this entire segment posted at HighNowDaily.com. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're here back live at Park West Gallery in Waikiki. And I just have to show you something cool that they just showed me. So they have this really interactive guess to win the prize. So one of these artworks, you come in, you know, it's a very accepting place. If you know art or if you don't know art, you kind of come in, guess the price of the artwork, and on a monthly basis, if you're closest to choosing how much these costed, you get it. And guess what? The minimum price is $30,000 and it goes up to $100,000 per art piece. That's absolutely insane. But you know what's really great here at Park West Gallery? They have their staples. They have their Picasso. They have their Salvador Dali, and they have the Pierre to tell us all about also, you know, these wonderful pieces and also the unique collection of different types of artwork.
And Natalie, it's so glad you highlighted that because we have our collection of contemporary artists that's going to always be changing.
Right.
As soon as an artwork gets collected, we will replace it with something else. And then, of course, we have our feature. This is the ultimate famous surrealist artist, Salvador Dali.
Oh.
And it's one of his most famous series as well, known as the Divine Comedy. One of the most epic love stories ever told over 600 years ago. Took him 10 years to do this series, and it's an absolute masterpiece in printmaking technique.
It's absolutely phenomenal. You know, it's not just one piece, but it's a whole collection and series. You get to see kind of the thought process between the artists and seeing how that lays out. So I know these are staple pieces that people could always come and view, and all the other art pieces kind of cycle within 4 months. So anytime you come back, there's something new, especially for Kama'aina, which Kama'aina also gets those discounts. If you come here to Park West Gallery, you can always see new and different pieces, but you guys gotta see this. I know we're all raving about the Lilo and Stitch movie. You have to check out this piece right here that's available for sale. So who painted this piece right here?
She is Alison Lefcourt. She's the heir apparent to the pop art throne, probably, as far as I'm concerned, the world's biggest pop artist right now. And she's one of the few artists that are officially licensed to do artworks for Disney.
Wow.
And this one is a special work. It's one of my favorite Disney characters. It's Lilo and Stitch, of course, here in Hawaii. Absolutely perfect, and we decided to have one of those here.
Oh, I mean, I may take that home with me. We'll see if I have some money in my pocket. But you know, I love that we started off with the Picasso, the Dali, but there's also really unique artists that we have in this room that we wanted to showcase too. This is the Goddard room. So tell us about this specific artist, where he came from, and how it's showcased throughout the globe.
Michael Goddard right now is known as the rock star of the art world. So he made a name for himself in Vegas, but he's actually originally right here from Maui.
Oh, wow.
And moved out there and he became famous, and right now he's gone from doing simple artworks to right now being licensed from wine bottles to cars. He's been featured on The Simpsons and so many other TV shows out there. And he's just, he uses his talent. He really can paint anything he wants. You can see here, he can paint in hyper detail, but he just chooses to have fun with his art. And he'll do everything from wine bottles to glasses of whiskey, but he's mostly known for his olives and his grapes.
I love it. There is a theme. It's really whimsical. I could definitely tell there's some of like the realist artwork, but also you could tell he's from Maui. There's some of these tropical inspirations, but not only from these original painting art pieces, but there's also these unique kind of sculptures that you showcase here. So tell us about these. I mean, I'm a coffee girl, so I mean, this is, I don't know if we can show that on TV. They're kind of like kissing and hugging over there, but like there's a really unique and fun kind of take on his pieces of artwork that we could see right here.
Almost everything he does is a little bit tongue-in-cheek. This is some of the newest series that he brought out recently, and they're so much fun. You just showcased the pool shark over here. The strawberries having a lot of fun. This one is going to be the strawberries and the olives, just that beautiful relationship. He started out painting the olives, and this little champagne shoe right here is a beloved one, having a champagne bath in the Louboutin shoe. So just so much fun over there.
Speaking of champagne, sir, Pierre, you know, it's been such a wonderful day here at Park West Gallery. You gotta tell us again how people can find more information. We're right here at Waikiki Beach Walk if you want to come in person. By the way, it's Champagne Friday. I don't know if I told you, but finish the show first, because at 4 p.m. they have Champagne Friday. But tell the people more information. If you're not gonna come here, which we're already here, where can they find more information online and on socials? Easiest way is going to be our website, parkwestgallery.com, nice and easy. And then all our social medias, we're on basically every major platform, Instagram, Facebook, we're everywhere. And then just come to the galleries. We're right here in Hawaii, we're all over the globe. And if you ever go on a cruise, go and check us out there. I love it. You know, it's been such a great experience for me coming in here too, because now I found that I have certain preferences in artwork, and I think that's the goal of Park West Gallery, right? Come in, just enjoy the artwork and see what kind of touches you. But thank you for having us, Hi Now Daily, here at Park West Gallery. Come down right now for Champagne Friday, and we'll be right back. You're watching Hi Now Daily. Cheers.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Our next segment is all about getting fit and having fun doing it. Welcome to the playground. That is the Playground 808. We want to welcome in right now Ashley Parducci, Rebecca McMahon, who are bringing all the fun and the fit here to High Now. Welcome in, you guys.
Hi.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired just from doing that, but we're gonna hop in for a workout here in a little bit. I want to start with you though, Ashley. Tell us about the Playground 808. When did this start and what is this all about?
Yes, the Playground 808 opened in 2019. Becca and I co-founded it, and it is Hawaii's first bounce studio. Bounce is a 45-minute workout that combines cardio and strength and is so much fun. So that's what we do at the playground.
Very interesting. Let's talk about some of the health benefits that are associated with these rebounders and these mini fitness trampolines.
Oh, where do I start?
There are many. There are
so many. So one of of course, it's cardiovascular. So you get all of those benefits. It is low impact. So it does not have that same impact that running on the ground does or running on the treadmill. And you actually
get for the knees, I imagine, right?
Yes, knees, backs, hips.
It strengthens your bones, so really good for bone density, which as we get older is always great, and just in general, right?
Yeah, and it, and also every movement that you do on it just engages more muscles because you're on an unstable surface.
Yeah, interesting. It's a canvas that can be used for so many different things. Rebecca, how do the classes work? What happens when people book a session with the Playground 808?
Yeah, well, normally you come in, it's already a fun atmosphere, right? So we have 45-minute classes, and we use this for as much of the class as we can. And so we're either bouncing on it, we're doing sculpt moves on it, we're using hand weights and ankle weights, all the things that you can do to kind of up your workout. And we laugh and smile pretty much the whole time. We try and make it as fun as possible.
Very cool. Where is this all happening at? Over in Kauai, correct?
Yep, we're on the east side of the island, so Kapa'a, Wailua area is where we are.
All right, I've obvious fitness change into the clothes, so I'm, let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so step on up, 1 foot at a time.
Okay.
Feet come hip distance, and then feet are nice and flat, and you bend, and you stay nice and low. So you pull the shoulders back, and then you engage your core. Perfect. Yep, and you find a little movement so you feel those thighs, maybe a little
before
booty.
lunch. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Okay.
Yes, it's okay. And then find a little movement where the feet go out and in, and when you add the arms, your heart rate's gonna get up a little bit more, right?
Okay.
So you stay nice and low and push down. Perfect. There we go.
All right, Rebecca, I'm curious as well, what type of age demographics is this for? Like, is it entry level, or what type of athletes are you guys seeing? People?
Really all levels, because there's a lot of different ways that you can bounce. There's the base level, which is health bounce, where your feet stay flat and you stay connected to the mat.
Oh, okay, and that's more this, right?
You can kind of move your feet if you want to take it up a notch. There's also levels where you can lift the legs and you can run and find a little sprint. Right, so focus on the push down. Yep, and then run a little faster. Yeah.
I still have the show to do. I don't know.
Yeah, and then bring it back center. So there's a lot of levels, right? It can be anywhere from, I would probably say, some of the people in our studio are anywhere from 20 to, we've had up to what? 80s.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's also like great for those young athletes training at home. So while we don't have them in studio, we definitely encourage training at home. Ankle stability.
Ankle stability is huge.
And you can also get a handlebar that attaches to it. So if you're feeling a little nervous about the balance, the handlebar is key.
Oh man, this thing has got some good torque and bounce into it.
Right.
You were mentioning even as well, these are available for people who want to maybe get the rebounder and they could do home workouts, or how does that work?
Yeah, so with the rebounder, it is an all-in-one. You can do little circuits at home. So you're doing your cardio right now. You could do that for a couple minutes, drop down, do your push-ups.
Right.
Maybe even throw a plank in there.
Let's do a little lunge situation. Come off.
Lunge.
So
oh
this
gosh, these shorts are a little short.
It's okay. You'll be fine. Okay.
No better time to rip my pants in right now, Rebecca. Let's do it.
Bring your right foot up. Okay. And then nice wide stance and just bend the knees low.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, see the stability on that front foot? Now I'm gonna make you come up to balance. So lift off and then find a balance.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, and this is hitting the core.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be hard, right?
Yeah, it is hard.
And then drop it down and you can lunge. So we'll do that in class. We'll find this balance. We'll use hand weights, right, to curl up.
Body weight is good though. I mean, it's pretty dang challenging.
But that stability, I mean, we've been doing it for years, and as you can tell, it's still hard for me. So like finding that stability is so great for us when we get older.
What do you guys think makes this specific type of workout so different and so unique compared? I mean, there's so many different things that are out there for people who are looking to get active. What do you think just makes these rebounders just different than being able to do these other ones?
I think the fact that it's low impact is really nice.
Yes.
So it's approachable for anyone really is great. You know, as someone who's had issues with their knees, this feels safe, right? And you still get all the same work. So as Ash was saying earlier, it's, you know, 12 minutes on here is the same as 20 minutes on a treadmill.
Crazy.
That's great. So, and you can tell, right? You're already getting a little
sweating.
sweaty. You get a little sweaty. It happens fast.
I'm breathing heavy, yes. Ashley, how do we book with the Playground 808? People want to get more information. They want to get one of these rebounders for themselves. We do know you guys are a partner, correct? So people are able to do that.
Yep, we are Jump Sport's exclusive reseller in the state of Hawaii.
Nice.
JumpsportHawaii.com went live today officially, so you can get the rebounders there and at theplayground808.com at our store. You can also find our digital at theplayground808.com.
Awesome. Ashley, Rebecca, thank you guys so much. It's a blast. We want to invite the entire High Now. There we go. We're getting fit. We're getting active. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back after the break. There we go. And down. Down. There we go. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We got brand new video of a heartwarming moment caught on camera by our very own Lauren Taruya and her ohana. Take a look.
You are all winners, but there is only one Miss Hawaii's Teen 2025. And the new Miss Hawaii's Teen 2025 is Anya.
How cool. Anya. Hey, big time congratulations, Ho'omai. Last night, Lauren's youngest sister, Anya, was crowned Miss Hawaii's Teen for 2025. Anya's 15 years old, currently a freshman at Iolani School. There they are right there. She also earned 4 other awards as well. The Academic Achievement Award, the Talent Award, and also she danced ballet. How crazy is that? All at 15 years old. Congratulations. Now, the evening gown award she also wore was the same gown that Lauren wore as a teenager. We're looking at highlights of that right now. Big time congratulations to everybody who entered last night. She also scored the Spirit Award as well. So congratulations, Anya, the entire Teruya Ohana from the High Now family. Big time congrats to all of you guys. Very cool. Hey, back over here in the studio, we wanted to take a look back at the month of March. Here on High Now Daily, we had a ton of fun. Take a look. How's it, Aloha Gang? Hey, how's it, Aloha Gang? How's it, Aloha Gang? And welcome to High Now Daily. That's right. Give yourselves a round of applause. They go big. There we go. Yeah.
Fun.
Thanks, Sean. I don't know. Yeah, I know we're practicing. King Waves here live at Waikai. And we have Adam here, the director of guest experiences.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Waikai, guys.
If they could, they'd live here for 24 hours.
We got people that come here all day long, multiple days a week. Really is a community hub for people.
We love it.
What brought us out here today is this. This is our brand new tower cam here at Kamakana Ali'i. It sits on the rooftop here at Hampton Inn and Suites. This is going to be a tremendous resource for everybody on the west side.
We're in Kapolei taking a look at Chief's Luau. We're going to dance our way over here to the stage. That's where we're going to find some of the performers here from Chief's Luau. And you're going to see they are ready to perform for us.
Rubbing it together, little particles in the front. Okay.
Oh, you smell it.
Because wood.
Oh, you can really smell it. It smells really good.
Yeah.
Okay, how come yours is smoky? Mine is not smoky. It actually smells fantastic. Whoa. Woo-wee. Okay, so this is how you start the fire. And this is the next part of the experience, yes?
If I don't feel the heat, I will never get the money to share. Welcome to Chief's Luau. No!
The Culinary Institute of the Pacific means different things to different people. One of the things people talk about with the Culinary Institute of the Pacific is the facility. So here at Diamond Head, we have several kitchens that we offer, like the ones you see here today. We have credit as well as non-credit courses that are operated through here.
It's almost ready.
Okay, and then we did this too. We did this pan. That pan is part of the cookware cell.
It's not a non-stick, but it is stick resistant, so you can cook eggs in it.
Nothing a little butter won't do, you know, help you out with a little butter. Boom.
And also,
and I just broke the egg. Hello.
We're going to be seeing some hula today, but this is part of the Kupuna program to the Honolulu Department of Parks and Rec, yeah?
Yes.
I can't do this anymore, guys. I just want to go to college already.
I'm not even sure if I can afford to go to college. There's transportation, tuition, room, board, food.
But you don't have to pay for everything yourself. There are grants, scholarships, loans, work-study programs. You can also look for colleges that meet 100% of your financial need.
My what?
What you can't pay, which is determined by the FAFSA.
The what?
The free application for federal student aid. You need to do this to qualify for financial aid.
All right, go on.
Another application is the CSS profile, which over 200 colleges require.
Do you mind saying all that again?
There's no need. Everything you need to know is on the Teen Link Hawaii website, including ways to find and apply for financial aid.
I never knew there's so many resources on one place.
Go visit teenlinkhawaii.org.
For more information and resources for teens, visit teenlinkhawaii.org.
Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. Hawaiian Host put out the call and you answered. So many talented people from across Hawaii have applied to be the new face of Aloha Max, and now it is your turn to vote. Choose your favorite kane and your favorite wahine and cast your vote now online at hawaiianhost.com. Then join us live right here on High Now Daily. This is crazy. Starting at 3 p.m. Thursday, June 12th. We can't wait for this. We're going to be live from Ala Moana Center Stage announcing who will officially be crowned as the new faces of Hawaiian Host Aloha Max. Cannot wait for that. Good luck to everybody that is a finalist. Make sure you continue to vote. Also, as we head to break, here's a recap, a look back at some of the fun we had over here on High Now in the month of April.
Get ready to experience the heart of Honolulu here at Tahiti Nui, a family-run hotspot that's been serving up aloha for generations. The toasted coconut makes it, so that tastes like an adventure for sure. Delicious. I love it.
And mahalo nui for watching. We had this chance today to support so many Kauai businesses live over here at the Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort and Spa. This guy's probably even better than the Easter Bunny for that brunch that you want to get to. This is Chef Mark Sassoni. Chef, let's start this way. Let's work our way down.
Hawaiian Host is actually starting a competition to find the new faces of Aloha Max.
Okay, take a look at this. This is the perfect cutout for the next face of Hawaiian Host. Did I win? Did I win? Can I get that 10,000 now? Let's just call it quits. No, it's not me, you guys. It could be you.
But this Share a Coke campaign over here in Hawaii, it launched today, and it's big time because we're celebrating, you know, what's such an important facet of life here in Hawaii, which is local names.
We are here in Hilo. We touched down this morning, and we're so excited to be here in Hilo for the Merry Monarch Festival. You know, it is all about the Hawaiian culture and hula.
I want to go give these out to some local customers over here. Hawaiian food. All the Hawaiian food. Uncle Leonard, this is going to be for some of the Hawaiian food, okay?
The chantilly cupcake and the poke.
You all come my idea. This one's for you too.
I like the creativity. I like that they're stepping out of the box and using something new, and then maybe give us something that we never tasted before.
I don't want to break it down too much because I still want some texture.
On the show, it's all happening right now on High Now Daily.
Natalie, over to you. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Right there, scan that code on your screen right now to secure your tickets for the 48th annual Nahoku Hano Hano Awards. It's going to be a big one. The music awards ceremony taking place Saturday, June 21st at the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Hotel. More details are available online at harahawaii.com. Music's biggest night. Plus, a live look as we head into the weekend from our West Side cam, showing off the views and the vibes from Oahu's West Side. Again, this camera's out over there at Kauai-based, located in Kapolei. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, go ahead and check them out. They got so many great local shops, vendors inside there. They got Ono places to eat. And of course, the movie theater there as well, enjoying all of Hawaii's newest movies. Also, as we wrap up, we got a lot to look forward to next week. More local business, more fun on High Now. We'll see you guys on Monday. Aloha.